If you're a manager, this is how you can tell that your communication sucks. So here's what happens. You create an agenda for that leadership meeting that you have with your team. You create bullet points, you share it, you have the meeting. You're like, yes, I communicated and I'm good to go. I've communicated to my team and I'm solid. I'm a good communicator. So when it comes along and something happens, and then you're thinking like, why did this happen? We just talked about it yesterday. And this is looking at the progress of work, the employee doing what they're supposed to be doing, and there's a huge delta. Whenever you communicate as a manager, there's always a perception that you did it well, when in reality, you did not. So here's one simple way that you can test this theory. Do what's called a skip level. Pick one of the days, go out there and ask an employee basic questions about the communication you did all week. Because your objective as a manager to communicate is so that your leaders can communicate to your employees the message or the expectations that you have set overall. So when you ask that question to the employee, hey employee, what is the goal for this week? Or hey, what's the safety topic that you guys are talking about this week? Or hey, what's the biggest quality issue that you guys are working on? Or hey, what's the biggest customer complaint that you guys are trying to resolve? You've got to make those questions somewhat general, but very specific to them. And guess what they're going to answer? I don't know. So this is proof that your communication channel is not working to the intended audience. So when you do the skip level, write it all down, and this is feedback to whoever that leadership team is. So how do you solve this? You have to take a step back as a manager and understand what the communication channel is. You communicating to your supervisors, that is your weekly meeting. Then your supervisor should be having a daily huddle meeting with their employees based on their own agenda of the expectations or the goals that you provided for the week. Then they're talking about quality, safety, headcount, resource planning, recognition, all those different things that you provided as an expectation on a weekly level, right? Weekly, and they're doing it daily. So if you do that skip level again with that communication process, you'll still get some employees that are like, I'm not sure, but you'll get some employees that'll say, hey boss, this is what it is. And that is the start of an engaging culture.